Hey all, welcome back to another My World Garden of Glass. We're gonna do a quick kind of tour of the multitude of changes since the last episode. Start up top, I guess. Where to start? Starting up top. Okay, we've got our enchanting setup. If you haven't seen this, why is this not? There we go. Wonder if that's why I wasn't enchanting my Elementium thingamajigger. I was trying to get some wither skulls, and the best way to get heads that I can find so far with the since I took out um what is it, Tinkers something. Sorry, I'm a little high on medication right now, so if I sound a little funny, it's because I'm a little lightheaded, feeling good. Um, But I was trying to enchant the thing with looting, and it would not work, neither here nor in the anvil. So, uh, unfortunately, this thing you can't even. I couldn't even put sharpness on there, so it's kind of stuck as. But if you get the finishing blow, according to the Lexica Botania, if you get the finishing blow, it'll give you a head. So we'll take a look at it later because I want to go over there and do a wither fight later. But I built a little spawner for it. I changed. I got two blaze spawners from the fortress, and I actually found a second one with two more. So we have potential. I have one blaze. I turned the other one into a skeleton spawner. Didn't have any upgrades. Managed to get about 10 skulls. But what I did is I used the wooden spikes to get them down, half a heart, and then used the aluminium sword to kill them off. I'm going to go back into the nether to fight the wither because I do not want to fight him here. Because I'm not sure, I'm never sure if that little trick I always use is going to work. So we'll go to the nether to do that. But this is the enchanting setup if you've never seen this before. This is again tied into our mana network by the spark. You can see that it pulls from that pool and the pool down below. And we'll take a look at the changes I made to that. That is completely automatic now. When it needs mana, it'll start generating it, and when everything is full, it will shut it off, so we don't waste coal or charcoal. But this one, you take your item and you click it onto the mana enchanter here. It'll kind of appear on top, and then you just drop your book somewhere in this kind of, I guess they call it a circle. And then once you right click it, it does a pretty neat effect. This starts to glow, the obsidian starts to glow, and then spins up here, and it finishes on the item. It's pretty quick. It's got a neat little effect, and you can keep your books. Now, as far as enchanting, getting those books, there's a couple ways that I've been doing it. One, I've been generating all this. Come on, you guys just get in there, float around or something. My magnet doesn't work here because we have this polarity negator. So as I'm walking by here, I don't pick up all the items. Seriously, is it raining? Wow. You know what? I want to try this. This little thing, the Teru Bozu. I made this thing. It's supposed to stop rain. So it says if you chuck, we'll grab a couple just in case. I've never even seen this thing. I didn't know it existed. I don't know if it's new or what, but I don't leave it laying around because it's kind of funky looking. Oh, it looks sad. And I got to turn my magnet off. Let's see. It's supposed to stop the rain. And he's happy again. Look at that. It's so cute. Kind of creepy. But, hey, that's neat. I was just flipping through the book, looking at stuff that I'd never built or made before, and that was one of them. Come on, sleepy time. Kind of have a automated, semi-automated setup. Throw some books in here, and when I get mana, I drop it on there. Or not yet, not mana. Experience, and it enchants it and drops it down into a whatchamacallit, filing cabinet down here. And we have all these books, but the good books that I actually have, because all those the ones I've gotten from enchanting from the enchanting table suck. But like the sharpness 5, you get those with the magical. How do you spell it? Magical. You get them with these books right here. Like, let's say you want enchanting 5. You go in here and you start these off with just making a book is surrounded by these experience essences. And then each level you just keep surrounding it. So it's really easy to make these books once you have an experience crop. And then you take that book and you add it with like different essences to get different enchants. Like the quartz essence here gave me the sharpness book. You only have to do it once with using that enchanting because it doesn't waste the book. So I can just come in here and grab the book, go over there and enchant it, and then this one doesn't. I need to get this one upgraded, but yeah, you can real easily do that with this. The experience, this stuff. There's nothing in here. I took out the was it better enchanting? I took that out. Took it out, got rid of it. I kind of felt like it was waste because once you get this stuff, you don't use it for anything. Not really. The auto amble, but once you get to a certain level, everything repairs itself. Especially in BOTANIA, you don't really need the amble except to maybe put enchants on there. I've got protection 4 is all I have on all this stuff. Didn't really know what else to add to that. But to continue the tour, let's go down to the second floor or sub-basement, basement 1. Move the pure daisy down here, and it just comes from up top and goes in here. I never could get this to automate because what I need to do is say to check if this actually has an item in it and then to run. However, the comparator does not see this as a valid inventory, I guess, because I get no signal out of it when there's something in there. So couldn't do that, so we still have to turn it on and turn it off, which is fine. That's no big deal. Added this whole area down here, kind of doubled up our flowers and everything. This side, I don't know if this was completely done or how many we had over here, but this is completely automatic now. You can see all these lines are red because coming off of this pool is a comparator, and it goes around, and when it hits 15, because like right here we can see it's a power of 15, it hits this repeater, and then it goes down underneath, and with the wire it just goes underneath all these and shuts them off so they don't drop coal anymore. Now the weird thing is on this side, same exact flower, same exact setup as this side. This is just a mana spreader with a velocity and potency lens. Same lenses that on this side. This thing keeps up, has no problem keeping up with the mana. You know, I've checked it. This side, I had to go with the Elven mana spreader. Same velocity and potency. It would not keep up. It would just completely get full. I don't know if it's because it's, you know, a couple of extra blocks away. But whenever I drain this enough that it kicks on, it'll turn all these off, I guess, and it'll start dropping coal onto here. It's pretty neat to watch because they all go together, so it's pretty cool. Here is our rune crafter, auto rune crafter, all set up over here. Pretty easy to use. You just load it up, and then you load it up and push this button to start, and it'll kind of take care of itself. And if you need to do it manually, you can just come in here and do it manually to to start it, and it'll actually finish it by itself because it's still going to read it and shoot the living rock down here. And then, of course, I just added the brewery right here next to it also. And I'm using a diluted mana pool because I don't want to have to. I figured this thing doesn't use that much mana, and so just give it what it needs as it needs it, because there's really like maybe I don't know, a fifth of a mana pool, if that, in one of these little things. They're not very much. So this is like a little small usage right there. So that's pretty much how this thing is working. All the stuff is coming from there, going to there, round robin into all the to the droppers, and then when this thing activates, it'll fire everything. And then I've got all these polarity negators. So if I come down here and my magnet's on, it doesn't suck all the coal out of there. Those negators keep that from happening. Anything else? Anything else? Not really, not really. I don't think so. We do have our magical crops over here. These I need. These are the Minicio crops. You need those to make the higher level stuff, so you can make the better seeds and the better equipment. Doing really pretty good here. I added a second level. If we look up, if we can go over here, I added a second level on here, and then I added the conveyor belt, so we're getting better drop rates. And I bit the bullet and went ahead and went up to diamond spikes. I just wasn't really getting very good drops or experience off of the gold, so I went ahead and upgraded to the diamond. See, the experience is a lot better with the diamond. The gold was really slow, which was weird. I didn't realize there was a difference in that, but like some of them wouldn't even give me experience. I'd sit here and watch it. And the diamond, it seems like every kill does. And supposedly you get their rare drops too. But for right now, everything is just going either, if it can be EMC, it goes in here. We, of course, want to save this stuff. This is nice, but I don't like the shooting effect all the time. I pissed off some pigmen with that. I was trying to kill a skeleton, and they got in the way. Well, I don't know. They were in the line of fire. It's not my fault. It's a friendly fire incident. Make a report on that. Carry on. But so I'm probably going to go over and get the Zvizio sword, and of course I want to make the armor too. It's got some neat stuff. It's too bad they don't actually have the gems. At least if they're supposed to be, they're not in this one. I'll have to go see if there's a newer version, but we're definitely going to use some of that to upgrade. We still need to make a few seeds so we can get things like looting. Well, no, I think I have a looting 3 already. No, fortune. Fortune's the one I want. That's it. Still need to make fortune. Stuff like that. And so this is nice because it takes to make 4 Zavicchio, however you want to say it. It's what is it? 16 stacks of this, of the Minicio. It takes 16 stacks of that. So that's just to make 4 of those essence. What the hell? Why is the lid disappearing? What is that? So, yeah. So it takes quite a bit of that to get it going. But we do have some new spawners, a new spawner to add there. The problem is the upgrades are expensive. And, say if we say upgrades, if I can type here. Upgrade. Nope. Okay. Practicalities. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. Spawner range alteration. These things are expensive. 25,000 EMC a piece. There's like 3 diamonds in there. These really aren't too bad. I don't know why they're so expensive. Gold, maybe. So those are expensive. So, and really you want to put all 3. So it's going to be this one. Oh shoot, and I need 8 of these, 8 of a shoot, so you gotta make that, so that's expensive too. So these aren't cheap, and to really get the best out of a spawner, you want to put all 3 on there, because the speed just makes them spawn faster. Then you have the horde, which makes more of them spawn when they spawn, so they spawn faster, spawn more of them. And then the last one is the range upgrade, which is what we will need for if we want to, say if I want to put them up here, because it'll extend the range up to 32 blocks instead of just like 16. So like right now I can't put a blaze spawner up there because it wouldn't do any good. I think I'd be too far away for it to even register that I am here. So either I have to make its own area, which I probably won't do, or I have to get those upgrades, at least the range upgrade. So, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, well, let's go take a look real quick before, I also need to build a chunk loader because there's nothing happening back here while I'm gone. But, so I built just a real quick spawner. There are more frickin' gas than you would believe. So, this is our simple spawner. There's just a single skeleton spawner up there. That's it. There's no upgrades on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a, this guy is just asking for it. Just asking for it. I need a way to kill these guys where it doesn't get me in trouble. But I'm going to build another room off of this. Oh, I hate that gas sound. And, hold on, let's, music and sounds, hostile creatures. Okay. And so I'm going to build that off of here and build our little wither killer. We do have practicalities, and it does have the wither killer. But I could... No, I can't make it because I need this one. Yeah, I won't be able to make that. Not yet. Not too long. We'll be getting it pretty soon. Once I have another star, get back in there. So let me go get some stuff together to build that, and we'll be back. Okay, let's see what happens. I went ahead and built out just a little extension. This could go like it normally does. God bless it, these things. Where the hell is this one? Hate these things. I don't even see them. Where are you? You jerk. Heard him shooting, but I don't see him. Alright, so what we're going to do, and this is my wither killing method. I see no point in chasing these damn things around if I don't have to. So we're going to create him here. With luck, he is going to, once he forms, we're going to use that piston to push him up in here, and this will kind of trap him. This normally works, but I normally also do this underground. So let's see what happens. Okay, looks good. Let's back up a little bit. I don't know if blocking with this sword will do any good. Oh shit, it killed them all. Awesome! Don't seem like we're getting hit. Oh, I'm so used to so much better weapons. Alrighty. And that's what we wanted right there, the division sigil. Well, and this, we wanted that too. Oh, cool, got 2 of those. Those are not cheap. All right, so we kind of got done what we wanted to get done today. I actually, when I was building that, I came back through here and this thing was so full that you couldn't see them, and got another 10 skulls. So that was cool. All right, so we are done in the nether. I actually have enough skulls to make a nether. Get the hell out of here. To make a nether seed. Wither seed, wither. Yeah, wither skeleton seed. Just need 2 more of these things. And I gotta make skeleton seeds first, seriously? Well, that's easy enough. I can do that. But then once we have that, it'll give us the wither essence, and then 9 of those gives us a wither skeleton skull. So we won't even have to fight that guy again if we go that route. But I think I have other things I want to do first. Going over there and killing him is real quick and easy anyways. Probably fighting that guy quick, but I gotta get a better sword though. I gotta get a better weapon. See, that's what I don't like about this thing. I just click something and it shoots off. So we got done what we wanted to get done today. We need to learn this to our tablet. But that's a lot of EMC for that thing. But we're actually going to use that later, I think pretty soon. Because I would like to get flight that doesn't require power. This one's not bad, but I got to use the Klein Star. And it drains power from here. But I think another thing I want to do is, and I don't usually do this because I have really better ways in most mod packs to get EMC, but something I don't think I've built for quite a while is a power flower, and we don't have enough, of course, to do the really good one, but I think we can get started, and that might help us out just a little bit. So I will look at whether or not I can do that yet or not before the next episode. And maybe when we come back, we'll build it together. If you've never seen the old power flower, walk you through it and show you how that thing works. So guys, I appreciate it. And until next time, I will see y'all later.